Hey guys, what's up? This is day 13 of my Deards and Candida cleanse, and I'm excited to say that I'm almost at the 2 week mark, and I only have 7 days left, so that's exciting. Um, I definitely have had an amazing experience. Um, Things are still flying out of your body during this cleanse. Just because you made it 13 days does not mean that you're 100% clean, but I definitely feel a lot better than I did even 1 or 2 days ago. So the process never stops. I have had strange aches, and the only thing I have that's different to report on day 13 is that I do have some more muscle cramping again, but some in my legs, now some in my arms, and also my lower back, which lower back can signify either lower back muscle pain, or it can also be, I think, like organs being flushed. On the Deer's Cleanse website, some of the troubleshooting says that it can be a your organs just kind of like cleaning themselves. So that's definitely a huge possibility, which is awesome. My organs need to get cleansed because you have to know that you have to understand that your toxins are stored everywhere. Connective tissue, which is like fascia. Fascia is what holds your organs up so that they don't just flop to the ground because of gravity. Um, your muscles, your other connective tissues like ligaments and tendons, stuff that holds your bone and muscle together, your actual joints themselves. That's pretty much what the definition of arthritis is, and the definition of fibromyalgia is just boom. You put so much junk in your body, it got in your intestinal tract, you damaged it so much that you got leaky bowel, and it seeped into your bloodstream particles that are a little bit too big or have not been fully digested, and they're now free floating through your bloodstream, and they then reach other parts of your body. It's as simple as that. If you messed up your gut, then you pretty much messed up your whole entire body. If you continue to do that for the long term, which I have. So I now have toxins stored in my skin, in my muscles, in my joints, in my bones probably. Um, I don't know about the brain, but I do know that probably organs have, that's how you have organ failure. You have too many toxins that are stored up in your one part or another of your organs, and that's what causes organ failure or cancer of that particular organ. So, I mean, most disease and most sickness starts in the gut. So just get your gut fixed up. It doesn't matter if you have stomach aches or if you don't even have any. I tend not to really have any stomach aches, but I know there's a lot of crap that's going on in my body that tells me, oh, I mean, check it out. Like, this is something that's actually wrong with me. Like this is something that's happening. It's something that's like acne or cramps or fatigue. All things that I have today. Well, actually, don't really have any acne, but I had cramps and lots of fatigue today. That's another thing. Day 13, I have tons of fatigue. I'm so tired again. I got good sleep, but your body. When the thing is, when you get adequate amounts of sleep, and the cleanse is working, you're eating well, your body's saying, dude, I've got time to heal. So even though I'm fatigued, moody, it's just one of those bad days. One of those days where I would have expected I'm feeling this way due to eating like McDonald's or Taco Bell or something. I've eaten really healthy all day, probably the cleanest I have in the last 5 days, and I feel the worst. Most likely just because my body's taking the opportunity to heal, and it sees that the more stuff you put in it that's bad, the less time it has to actually heal and function properly. So if there isn't anything bad coming in, then what's already in that's bad is going to be pushed out. Your body wants to come to find a perfect healthy balance, and it's going to do so um, more quickly if you don't have if you're not inputting any toxins. So I'm guessing that that's pretty much the dealio. Like I've stopped putting bad junk into my body, and now it's been so far where my body's just saying, we're just gonna deep clean, and that's the whole point of this. I mean, for some people it's gonna be not so much of a deep clean, but for me this is deep clean mode. Like I've just got a lot of dysbiosis, a lot of disharmony, and your mind and body are so connected that if one is out of sync and the other goes out of sync, and once the other goes out of sync, it auto unsyncs itself. It's always on auto unsync, and so that causes your body to be dysfunctional again. So, yeah, that's all I have to report for today. And good luck to you guys with your cleanse.